Hi Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing well. I'm feeling a really intense energy with you, which is very interesting to me because I've been having a little bit of an overwhelming emotional day, not in a negative sense at all, more of a feeling gratitude and feeling guidance and feeling connected today. So I do feel like, oh, okay, I'm a little emotional. You know, if I read for a sign and it's an emotional reading, I'm probably gonna cry. So, where's a safe space for me? This is what I was thinking before coming into the reading, and I thought Sagittarius. And I guess that makes sense because Sagittarius is my south node. I also have a Sagittarius stellium, but I feel really safe in your energy. But then as I start to pull the cards out and prepare and cleanse and do the prayers for your reading, I got like a really serious energy from you. Okay, and I just saw 1 minute, so I just saw one there. And I feel like there's somebody who needs you, Sagittarius. Okay? And the best way to handle their energy in a way that is loving and supportive, both to you and to yourself, is to be very wise in your approach and unfaltering. I almost feel as though somebody wants to come towards you. Now, this could be a part of your higher self too, right? But there's like an aspect here of yourself or somebody who's gonna want you to be your usual like Sagittarius self, very soft, and cuddly and all the warm and all those things. But what I'm getting is that you should actually meet them with a loving energy, but that is opposing in some sense, that models and mirrors a sense of strength. Because that's what you have right now, strength. Sagittarius, I feel like this is not going to be our usual kind of reading here. And that's okay. The mystical shaman, this is what I'm feeling with you. I am using the shaman deck. So let's get a card out to guide us in this reading. Now, I don't really think this reading is going to be about that person, but it might be. We'll see what comes out for you. But I feel like you're very wise at this time. So if you've been feeling whenever you watch this, that you've just had this kind of, it's like a tree, you just feel solid, but vulnerable at the same time. I don't know really how to explain that, Sagittarius, but it's really a beautiful energy. It's so wise. Then know that you are loved, you're protected, you're guided, but most of all, there is something about this time where you're supposed to be protecting and guiding and loving someone who needs you. Okay, and like I said, this could be another aspect of yourself, right? Maybe you are operating from your higher self at this time, and there's a part of you that really needs that guidance and that wisdom. Let's get a card for Sagittarius. The child. Yeah, maybe a part of yourself or a child who needs you, Sagittarius. Yeah, so for some of you, this is a child, no doubt about it. For others of you, this is your inner child, that aspect of yourself that needs your wisdom, needs that strong strength, that role model, that leader quality that you carry inside of you to help guide them or that aspect. I have the number 7 here. I'm just going to quickly skim the book here and see what it says. I don't usually do this, but since we are doing words of wisdom here, which reminds me before I get into that, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much for your support. I am doing a free giveaway for 2 15-minute readings. If you would like to enter a chance to win that, then what I'm asking you to do is like this video and comment down below with your favorite quote or a quote that's resonating at this time. If you've already written a quote on another video, that's okay. You can do it again on this one. And also, I just love to hear your comments about how this reading resonated. So, don't feel like you have to limit yourself to just a quote. Okay. Okay, that's all I want to say. Now let's see here. The child offers the return of a second innocence. a time born of wisdom and not naivete. I feel like there's a child, you know, and I feel like for some of you this isn't like an older child, almost like an adult child. Okay, and I'm hearing this could even be like a sibling of yours that maybe you've parented in some sense. That, and this isn't, obviously everything I say isn't going to be for everyone. These are general tarot card readings, right? So just take the parts that resonate. I am seeing two storylines here. Okay, one is delineating. I was going to say, okay, delineating. Yes, you need to delineate well, interesting. Hold on. Is there a delineation between the child that you're dealing with and your inner child? How can you tell those aspects apart? There's something about this child that's mirroring a part of you. This is going to be a deep one, Sag, so I don't know. That's all I got to tell you. I got to do what I'm guided to do here. For those of you who don't have a child, or this isn't about a child in your environment, this could be an animal spirit, or just a part of yourself, like I keep saying. And I feel like it's kind of a broken record. And maybe that's because, as I was about to say, it's almost that you don't see this person as a child. Like maybe they're an adult child. And you're forgetting that everybody has an inner child. Yeah, everybody does. Some more wounded than others. Some more wise than others. It says the child is here to release you from the habit of being yourself and to help you acquire a beginner's mind so that you can see life as if for the first time. Remain open to learning and discovery. Can you see the world and people around you with fresh eyes? Yeah, and it says, look, who is looking back at you in the mirror? Yeah, and I feel like it's like there's a part of this person or aspect of yourself that's mirroring your higher self. Okay, wow. Yeah, let's get into it, Sagittarius, the child. I'm so strongly getting this sense that you're being called into mission. Okay, you're being called into duty at this time. There's something that's very important that you need to do, or you need to be there. Make yourself available to a particular innocent type of energy. It's kind of like, I don't know, you're all going about your day, you're having fun, you're listening to this, you're doing that, whatever, and then boom, all of a sudden, like, you need to, like, just snap into attention and just go into this mode of warrior. Wise warrior, sage warrior. Let's get the cards out for Sagittarius. I'm oddly getting called to do a past, present, future, which I really never do on my channel. But let's go ahead and follow that. I heard follow that warning. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom. This is the energy that you need to exude at this time, is no confusion, knowing the way, showing the way to somebody. Somebody is confused, somebody is lost. Eight of Swords in reverse, and it's your job at this time to facilitate a path out of that. Some of you are caregivers, okay? You work in a field where you're a healer, and this could be something spiritual, or this could be like you actually work to heal people in some kind of setting, maybe like a trauma crisis counselor, or maybe you are a paramedic or something of that nature, a nurse, a teacher, whatever the case is. And you know, there's something you do that helps heal people. I heard even just your smile. Oh yes, I almost forgot there. See, it's like you need to remind somebody about something. Okay, in the past, we have the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Wow, these are children. This is child energy. Pages are child energy. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This is inner work. This is inner development. There's no Page of Wands, which would be outward action. This is learning about oneself, taking new opportunities, studying, finding out one's creative drives. I'm also hearing dodging dangers. For some of you who are involved with somebody, a child, or yourself, you know, a part of yourself. Maybe this was some kind of memory from the past or experience you've had in the past, and there was danger involved, okay? There was a curiosity that led the child. And I'm just going to say the child now, okay? So translate that as your inner child or a child, or both. It seems like it could be both, too. There was a curiosity. This child had a curiosity. And it was driven by love here, this curiosity. Wanting to figure out more about the world, wanting to find out more about oneself, feeling protected. Spiritually, I heard feeling spiritually protected, and this doesn't have to be a conscious manifestation. It's kind of like as children, some children or teenagers are a little bit of like daredevils, you know, they'll do things, they'll get themselves into trouble, they'll learn lessons, in other words, and part of that fearlessness comes from their child spirit still operating, knowing that it's fully protected by spirit. Now, when I say, it's interesting, when I say fully protected, obviously, this doesn't always mean emotionally, physically, children get hurt. This is the spirit protecting the spirit protecting the soul. I heard a piece of the soul. So when you go out and you do something wild as a kid, there's a part of that energy that you're in at that time that knows that your soul is protected in one sense or another. Oh, this is heavy. There was a danger here, most definitely. There was an unforeseen danger. See this shark kind of here in this cup? It's like here's the child looking into the cup. What's there? There's that crab with all that protection, curiosity, love, and wonderment, intuition, feeling intuitively guided to go down a path. And then interrupted. I heard something got interrupted, and there needed to be a fast exit out of a situation. And now this energy, your inner child or a child, is learning something new about the world. Wow. Okay, what's in the present moment? In the present moment, we have the Two of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and Strength. Yeah, this is the energy that you're sitting in or that you need to sit in right now. I don't think you were aware of what was going on with this child or this energy or these people. It could even be a group of people that you were somehow guiding. For some of you, you have just kind of unearthed some core wounds that you have within yourself about your own inner child, okay? And you're just learning things about yourself, working through some childhood traumas. And, you know, before whatever was going on, you didn't see things clearly. And you're kind of at a standstill, either in knowing how to deal with this child or knowing how to deal with your inner child, knowing how to guide and be that strength. It's almost like you didn't know you had to be this strength. You thought you were a really strong force here, and you are, Sagittarius, but you were acting more on a mundane level, maybe putting rules in place, maybe, you know, I don't know, doing the things at your job that actually help heal people. You were doing like those concrete measures, what was missing and what's coming into being now. It doesn't mean it was always missing, but there was a period where you weren't providing care from a spiritually, like, shamanistic master type place. It's interesting. In Sagittarius, that is your archetype, right? So if you're born under the sign of Sagittarius, or you have serious Sagittarius placements in your chart, any planets, or a lot going on in Sagittarius, in the house of Sagittarius, then you are a spiritual leader. You have that healing quality within you. You have that strength. And you may have, like, for instance, say you were a nurse, you were providing care to people, but routinely, routinely doing your work here. Or you're a tarot reader, but you're kind of routinely reading the cards. There's an element here about spirituality and strength that was missing, that this child or these people or your inner child really needs desperately to see and to feel. And I think you're feeling that, or you will be feeling that. I heard in the coming days. In the coming days. This could be happening beyond you, Sagittarius. I could be reading, and I am feeling this very strange energy, okay? I have to be honest here. I could be reading into something much larger. And your energy as a Sagittarius is going to be required to hold the strength, hold the space of strength for people. Okay? There's going to be a lot of information coming out that you're going to become aware of. And I feel like initially you might feel closed off to this. You might hold on to, past beliefs about a particular situation or person. But the call to be strong and in this energy is going to be undeniable. All right, let's see what's going on in the future. We have the Four of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. I kind of read them backwards. That's interesting. So let's do that then. This is beautiful. This is the outcome in the future if you follow this wisdom, this strength, this feeling. It's like a drum. It's like a drum beat. The beat of a drum, your heart. It's a rhythm. It's constant. It's something that makes people feel secure and safe and grounded. If you are doing some kind of inner child work, maybe listening to drumming might be really healing and helpful at this time. And there's a sturdiness, there's a powerfulness in that drum too. It's not just like, here, let me hold you and make you feel better and cry with you. This is not that energy. This is like a powerful drum. Like, I'm strong and I know what you need to do, and you need to do X, Y, Z. You'll know best. Yeah, this is intense. This is much bigger than I can really communicate. It's almost like it's like being the helm of a spiritual army. Okay, Sagittarius? So you're being called right now, or you will be soon. And you're going to do just fine with whatever this is. We have the Four of Swords here. I already called these out, but I'll say them again. The Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You're bringing things into union. And when you bring things into union, it creates something else. We're going from the 2 to the 3. You bring that third element in, which is love. So you come together with this child energy. The wise sage comes together with the child and brings this energy through that union that creates strength. The lion here, strength. Again, this could be with yourself. And you learn, or you're going to teach people, but when you teach, you also always learn. So there's something about like learning how to work with other people and meet people where they are without having to change who you are. For some of you, you are working with people who are sick. I just have to say it. Or someone around you is sick. If this is a child who's sick, then you need to really, I heard play drums for them, okay? Like play a drum beat for them, drumming. It has a healing frequency, okay? There's something about that. But you need to be that strong, sage, wise soul, spirit guide that you are. If you are sick yourself, then you need to tap into that part of you, that sage part of you that is a caretaker. I heard for the world. Okay, let's get one more card out here from here. We have the Sorcerer and the Rattle. You can create magic. And so, I mean, you might even hear that whatever drumming you choose to listen to, if you do, you might even hear like rattle in it, like a rattle playing. But there is something about that frequency, you know, doing something. And that's a very shamanistic tool. It's about creating a vibration, a higher vibration that connects people together of different energies. What happens when the innocent page, the innocent child, comes together with the wise sage shaman, and together they bring their energy as they are together to create something else. This is the sorcerer energy here. It's magic. It creates a frequency, a sound that can travel outwards and heal. I'm hearing and create awareness. I'm seeing also a baby's rattle here. And if that is part of your experience right now in one way or another, then it's like putting some kind of energy into that particular toy, but seeing it more as a tool. Okay, that's very interesting. Whatever this rattle is, and of course this could be a metaphor, right? Most likely. It could be a pen and you're a writer. It could be, I don't know, it could be a fire extinguisher and you're a firefighter. Whatever it is, this tool that you're using, make sure you infuse your wisdom and your spiritual love and guidance into that tool when you use it to help someone who needs it. It's not just about the tool, it's about the intention. It's about the intention. And now I feel like crying. Okay. Wow, Sagittarius, that was deep. I don't think I've ever done a reading like that for you. Maybe this will be a bonus one. But thank you for sharing that energy with me because I needed it too. I'll see you next time.